Dear viewer, what happens when a man who has spent his entire life running from power is suddenly forced to sit on the very throne he once escaped? And what if that throne controls a volatile Middle Eastern nation, where history is written not in peace treaties, but in betrayal, blood, and shifting alliances? That's the gripping premise behind Tyrant, a bold and thought-provoking political thriller that might just be one of the most underrated series of the past decade. Premiering in 2014 on FX and created by Gideon Raff, the creative force behind Homeland, Tyrant brings an edge-of-your-seat intensity that combines the moral gravity of House of Cards with the explosive unpredictability of 24. With an IMDb rating of 7.8, this show had all the elements to be a modern-day Game of Thrones in a Middle Eastern setting, yet it flew under the radar for many viewers. But make no mistake, this series is a hidden gem. At the heart of the story is Bassem Al-Fayeed. He's a quiet, introspective pediatrician living a peaceful suburban life in the United States with his American wife Molly and their 2 children. For 20 years, Barry has built a new identity far from his troubled roots. But that peace shatters when he returns to his homeland, the fictional Arab nation of Abudan, to attend a family wedding. What was meant to be a short, ceremonial visit turns into a life-altering decision. When his father, the feared dictator Khaled Al-Fayeed, dies unexpectedly, Barry finds himself dragged back into the political machine he tried so hard to escape. Suddenly, he is no longer a doctor. He is the son of a tyrant, and possibly the only man who can prevent the country from collapsing into civil war. Caught between ruthless military generals, power-hungry relatives, and extremist forces lurking in the shadows, Barry is faced with an impossible choice: walk away and let chaos take over, or step into the role of leadership and attempt to rewrite the future of a nation teetering on the edge. But here's the catch: Barry doesn't believe in violence. He wants to bring democracy and justice to a land poisoned by decades of dictatorship. Yet every decision he makes ripples with consequences. Can idealism survive in a world where brutality is the only language power understands? The genius of Tyrant lies in how it refuses to paint its characters in black and white. No one is purely good. No one is purely evil. And that includes Barry himself. As the season progresses, the audience begins to see how the pressure of power doesn't always corrupt. Sometimes it reveals. It shows us who we truly are when we're given the reins of control, and the choice between peace and blood lies in our hands. The performances are nothing short of spectacular. Adam Rayner delivers a layered and deeply emotional portrayal of Barry, a man torn between his past and present, family loyalty, and personal conviction. His transformation across the episodes is slow, believable, and tragic in ways that linger long after the credits roll. Opposite him is Ashraf Barham, who plays Barry's older brother Jamal, a volatile and dangerous man who was groomed from birth to lead. Jamal is impulsive, violent, and unstable, yet he also carries the weight of his own pain and trauma. Watching the 2 brothers navigate their strained relationship is one of the show's most powerful dynamics. Their bond is a dangerous dance of rivalry, love, betrayal, and shared history. Jennifer Finnegan plays Molly, Barry's wife, and through her, we get an outsider's lens into the madness unfolding in Abudan. Her discomfort, moral outrage, and confusion reflect how easily Western values can crumble in the face of complex foreign realities. Then there's Moran Atias as Layla, Jamal's calculating and ambitious wife, a woman whose silence is as dangerous as her strategy. What makes Tyrant truly stand out is its daring approach to storytelling. It doesn't shy away from heavy themes: dictatorship, civil unrest, political manipulation, family trauma, and the blurred line between justice and vengeance. The show's fictional setting allows it to explore these sensitive topics without directly referencing real nations, but it never feels disconnected from the world we live in. In fact, many of the tensions in Tyrant echo current global struggles: revolutions, power vacuums, and the desperate hope for change. The show's cinematography is also worth mentioning. Filmed in Morocco, the visuals are rich and textured, blending the opulence of royal palaces with the stark reality of war-torn streets. From golden-lit courtyards to intense nighttime confrontations, the setting becomes a character of its own. Yet, despite its excellence, Tyrant never received the acclaim it truly deserved. Why? For one, its political subject matter was controversial. Some audiences and critics found it too intense or too close to real-world conflicts. Secondly, Tyrant didn't get the marketing push that bigger-name dramas on FX enjoyed. And finally, because it tackled issues like dictatorship and war crimes without offering tidy resolutions, casual viewers found it difficult to digest. But that's exactly why this series matters. It challenges us. It presents the idea that leadership is not about being good or bad. It's about making decisions that can never be clean. It's about choosing between bad and worse, and still carrying the burden of those choices. Yet, despite its excellence, Tyrant never received the acclaim it truly deserved. Why? For one, its political subject matter was controversial. Some audiences and critics found it too intense or too close to real-world conflicts. Secondly, Tyrant didn't get the marketing push that bigger-name dramas on FX enjoyed. And finally, because it tackled issues like dictatorship and war crimes without offering tidy resolutions, casual viewers found it difficult to digest. But that's exactly why this series matters. It challenges us. It presents the idea that leadership is not about being good or bad. It's about making decisions that can never be clean. It's about choosing between bad and worse, and still carrying the burden of those choices.
Dear viewers, if you enjoyed this video, we kindly invite you to subscribe to our channel, like and share this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your support plays a crucial role in helping us continue to create better, more compelling content for you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.